Okay, empezamos a grabar la clase. Okay, now page number 13. How do we use science tools? First, we're going to start reading together. Now, in your book, you have a picture. Okay, this is a picture. How do we use science tools? Find the answer to the question in the lesson. What does a thermometer measure? So a thermometer is a science tool and it is used to measure temperature, okay? So here in the line, on this line, you will write the word temperature. A thermometer is used to measure temperature. How do we write the word temperature? Temperature, temperature, okay? A thermometer is used to measure temperature, okay? So on this line, you will have to write the word temperature, okay? Temperature. Temperature, temperature, okay? Temperature. Now, on the first line, you will write the two vocabulary words. What are the vocabulary words? Remember that the vocabulary words are the words that you find in yellow. So turn your page. And the two vocabulary words for this lesson is, number one, science tools. Here is the first word of the vocabulary word. Remember that you have a homework for tomorrow and you have to write the definitions in your notebooks. You will write the definition of the word science tools, which is the word number one of the vocabulary. Now, let's start reading. Top tools. You use tools every day. Tools are things that help you do a job. Science tools help you find out information. So a science tool helps you find out information. So the definition of science tool is help you find out information. A hand lens is one science tool. It helps you observe more details than with your eyes only. So the first science tool that we are going to learn is this one, which is a hand lens. What is a hand lens? Es una lupa. En español es una lupa. A science tool, this science tool, hand lens, helps you see things bigger. Things that are small, a hand lens helps you to look at things that are bigger. Can you see the little ladybug here in your book? With the help of a hand lens, you can look at the ladybug bigger because ladybugs are very, very, very small, okay? Turn your page. This is page number 15. Turn your page, please, to page number 15. Page number 15, okay? Measuring tools. You use some tools for measuring things. You use a thermometer to measure temperature. That was the first question on the first page. Do you remember? This is the way that you write temperature. So a thermometer is another example of a science tool that helps you measure temperature. Now, another science tool is a measuring cup. With a measuring cup, you measure the amount of liquid. So this is a thermometer, and a thermometer measures temperature. And this is a measuring cup. A measuring cup measures liquids, only liquids, in units called milliliters, cups, or ounces. En español, esa es una taza medidora, como la que mamá tiene en la cocina. Y mide en mililitros, milliliters, cups, tazas. Y también mide en hector, también mide en ounces, en onzas. Esas son medidas, unidades de medida, pero solamente para líquido. Measuring cup, solo para líquidos, okay? Now, a thermometer is used to measure temperature, and we measure in units called degrees, grados Celsius, temperature, okay? Turn your page. Turn your page, please. Now, another science tool used to measure objects, we measure the weight, el peso de los objetos. We can use this thing called scale. Es una balanza, una pesa. ¿La han visto? Que la gente mide verduras, mide el peso de la verdura, de la carne. This is a scale. A scale measures weight in units called pounds, libras, 1 libra, 2 libras, 3 libras de papas, deme 4 libras de arroz, 5 libras de azúcar. We can measure those objects with this scale. The scale measures weight in units called pounds and ounces. Ounces are onzas, okay? Now, measure more. You use a tool called a scale to measure weight. You can use a balance. This is called a balance to measure the mass of an object. Now, name 2 things you can weigh on a scale. What we can weigh on this scale? We can weigh fruits, like apples, we can measure vegetables. Do you know how to write vegetables? Vegetables, vegetables. So on this line, write vegetables. And on the other line, write fruits, fruits. Okay? So write on this line fruits or vegetables. You may write apples, you may write potatoes, you may also write, what else you can measure on these kind of scales? Vegetables, vegetables. Okay, fruits, F-R-U-I-T-S, fruits, F-R-U-I-T-S, fruits. Okay. Where is Elenita? Where is Lesama? Do you know where is Lesama and Elenita? What's wrong with them? Okay. So, did you write fruits and vegetables on the line? Fruits and vegetables. Okay. Now, here is another kind of tool used to measure the weight. This is called a balance. Esa es una pesa and has 2 arms to weigh the objects. And this one on the top of your book is called a scale, okay? Esto es una pesa y esto es una balanza, okay? Now, turn your page, please. Now, another important science tool, it's called a ruler. A ruler is used to measure the distance. It's used to measure length, okay? Do you remember that in math we are learning about a ruler? So a ruler is used to measure the length, and another important tool is called a tape measure or measuring tape. A tape measure can measure around an object. Who has a tape measure at home? ¿Quién tiene una cinta métrica en casa? Yes, you can have. And also a ruler that is used to measure straight lines. Hector, please, Hector. Now turn your page. Now sum it up. Write the answer to this question. you want to measure how much water fits into a pail. A pail es una cubeta, okay? Pail es una cubeta. What tool would you use to measure water? Water. ¿Cómo se llamaba la taza medidora? It's called a measuring cup. So the answer for number 1 is measuring cup. The answer for number 1 is measuring cup. Number 1, you have to write the answer measuring cup. How do you write measuring cup? Measuring, M-E-A-S-U-R-I-N-G. Measuring, measuring cup. C-U-P. Allá la tienen atrás en el libro también. If you don't know how to write it, measuring cup is in the back of your book. La acabamos de ver ahorita. Measuring cup. Now, on number 2, yes, on number 2, you will have to draw yourself using a measuring tool. Any measuring tool de las que acabamos de ver ahorita. You may draw yourself using a measuring cup. For example, you may draw yourself using a ruler, using the measuring tape, using a thermometer. So on number 2, draw yourself. Usted mismo se va a dibujar utilizando una measuring tool de las que acabamos de aprender. On number 2, ¿ok? Eso lo hacen despuesito para que no perdamos mucho tiempo. Number 3. Remember, if the meeting ends, todos nos volvemos a conectar. Si se acaba, todos nos volvemos a conectar, ¿ok? Now, number 3, mark an X on the tool that does not measure, okay? We have learned tools that measure temperature, that measure liquids, that measure length or height and distance of something. Now, let's see. Can a ruler measure length? Can measure, yes? Yes. Can a measuring cup measure stuff? Yes, it measures liquid. A thermometer measures what? Temperature. It measures temperature. But the hand lens, does it measure something? No. So you are going to draw an X over the hand lens. Draw an X over the hand. Draw an X over the hand lens. Hand lens is la lupa. We are going to mark with an X because the hand lens does not measure something. You use a hand lens to look things bigger. So draw an X over the hand lens. Draw an X over the hand lens. Okay? Ready? Ready? Good job. Good job. Thank you, you guys. You guys are awesome. Where is Elenita? Elenita Lezama is not here. Okay, so now I will share with you something else, okay? Now you are going to close your books because we are not longer using the books. And I will share you guys something else, okay? I will share with you guys this presentation that I just made for you guys, okay? So welcome to the science class. Welcome to the science class. This is the science class for Miss Marlene. Ready? Close your books because solo me quedan 10 minutos de la reunión. Si se corta, todos nos volvemos a conectar, okay? Now, welcome to the science class, okay? This is a review de lo que acabamos de ver. Science tools. Scientists may use different kinds of science tools. Me equivoqué aquí. To make the specific jobs that will help them, okay? So this is a scientist, and she is using a microscope to look at things bigger, okay? Now, science tools. The following tools are examples of used to measure weight of objects. Las acabamos de aprender. These ones that you see in your screen, en su pantalla, are different kinds of tools used to measure weight. Miren, esta es una balanza también. Esta es la que se cuelga. And this is a digital. Miren, these are all kinds of scales, okay? Now, tools that are used to measure the length of objects. This is a measuring tape, una cinta métrica para medir. And this is a ruler. It is also used to measure the length of objects, okay? Other important tools. These are examples of other science tools that are very helpful for science. This one, we already saw it. It's a hand lens. This is a thermometer, and these ones in the bottom are other types of thermometers, okay? This thermometer, se lo apuntan hacia to your head, and it measures the temperature that you have. This is another kind of thermometer, lo ponemos acá. It's used to measure your temperature. And this is another tool that helps you measure only liquids. It's called a measuring cup. Now, do you remember that last week we celebrate Earth Day? ¿Se acuerdan? ¿Se dieron cuenta? On Thursday, April 22nd, here in Honduras, we celebrate the Earth Day, okay? So this is the Earth. How can we take care of Earth? El Día de la Tierra en Honduras se celebra el 22 de abril. ¿Quién sabía? ¿Quién sabía? Okay, now, things to take care of Earth. Lo primero que vamos a ver, reduce. What does reduce mean? Reducir. ¿Cómo podemos cuidar nuestro planeta Tierra? Instead of using plastic bags, we can use other kinds of bags. Por ejemplo, de tela. Así reducimos, we reduce the pollution, because if we use a lot of plastic bags, there is too much trash, okay? So we reduce by using less plastic bags, okay? Now, how can we reuse? Reuse, there's another way to take care of the planet. We reuse by using plastic bottle to plant stuff. That is one way that we can reuse. Now, the other way that we can help take care of the planet is when we recycle. What does recycle means? Recycle means to separate all of our trash. How can we separate all of the trash? We can use one bag only for glass, las cosas de vidrio. We use another can for plastic. We use another kind for organic stuff, metal stuff, paper, and batteries, okay? So 3 ways that we can take care of the planet. Reuse, reduce, and recycle. Now you're going to open up your notebooks, science notebooks. Open up your notebooks, science notebooks. Science notebooks. Where is Elenita? Elenita? No, Elenita? Lesama is not here also. Okay. Alondra is not here. Okay. Now, what are we going to do? On your notebook, vamos a dibujar eso que tenemos ahí, ¿ok? Vamos a hacer un esfuerzo y vamos a dibujar. We're going to draw the planet and we are going to draw 4 ways that we can save the planet. Miren, save the trees, pollution, no trash on the floor, plants in, we need to plant more to take care of the earth, and we also save water. Okay. Van a hacer un intento, lo mejor que puedan, de dibujar esto en su cuaderno to celebrate Earth Day. Okay. Yes, Hector, you may use that. Okay. We're going to try our best to draw this. Okay. Remember, si la reunión se termina, volvemos todos a conectarnos. Okay. Wait, Emily. Yes, Emily?
We draw the date.
No, it's not necessary. It's not necessary. No necesario, mi amor. Okay. Try your best. Try your best. No tiene que ser perfecto, okay? Try your best. This is the month of the Earth. En este mes celebramos el planeta Tierra, el Día de la Tierra. Elenita, are you okay, Elena? Hi, Lesama. Open up your science book, amorcito. Science book. Science notebook, I'm sorry. We are drawing this on the notebook. Good job. Hi, Emery. Are you okay? Bless you, Alondrita. Good job. You're so quiet. You're so nice. Good job. Hector, are you okay? Good job, Hector. Yes, Hector?
Miss, es que ya hice una mascarilla con una botella de plástico.
Great. Good job.
El resto
Excellent.
pero me quedó una parte. El resto lo hice una regadera.
Good job, Hector. Great job. Nos queda 1 minuto de la reunión, mis niños. Si se corta, se vuelven todos a conectar.